All right, let's dive right in. Today, we are getting into the real, honest to goodness, biological reason you just can't seem to stop procrastinating and what you can actually do about it. Let's get started. You know that feeling, right? You wake up, you've got that big project, that one crucial task you absolutely have to get done. But instead, you find yourself cleaning your desk, checking just a few emails, maybe a quick scroll through social media, and before you know it, the day's gone. That important task, it just feels way too heavy to even start. And you tell yourself the same old thing, I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, if that sounds even remotely familiar, you need to hear this. What you're experiencing, it's not a character flaw. It is not laziness.
That's right. Your behavior is literally being driven by a super powerful chemical in your brain. And in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what it is, how it hijacks your focus, and most importantly, how you can take back control. Okay, so to really get a grip on this problem, we have to understand the chemical at the very center of it all, dopamine. So what is it really? Let's start by just shattering the biggest myth out there. Most people think dopamine is the pleasure chemical, but it's not. It's actually the motivation chemical. Think of it as the brain chemical that drives you to seek out a reward. It's all about the chase. See, your brain releases dopamine in anticipation of a reward. It's that little kick that pushes you to check your notifications or scroll your feed. It's the chemical that whispers, hey, go do this thing, you'll get a little treat. But here's the catch. The moment you get that reward, the dopamine level drops, and you can feel a little empty. So what does your brain immediately want? You guessed it, the next hit. And this leads us to the real problem. It's a cycle that builds on itself and becomes something much, much bigger. It's a concept known as the molecule of more. This is really the core of the issue. The more of these high dopamine activities you do, the more your brain just craves them. It's just like an addiction. An alcohol addict needs more and more alcohol over time just to feel that same buzz. Well, your brain works the exact same way with these small digital rewards. And here's how that cycle just kind of escalates out of control. It starts so small, right? Just one quick notification check. That turns into 5 minutes of scrolling. Before you know it, you've watched 10 videos. And slowly, without you even realizing it's happening, your ability to focus on deep, meaningful work, it just vanishes. Now you need to understand, this isn't just happening by accident. Your brain's natural reward system is being intentionally targeted. Your focus is constantly, and I mean constantly, under attack. Your focus is your most valuable asset. And trust me, they know it. That's why companies spend billions, that's billions with a B, of dollars designing platforms specifically to capture and hold it. Your distraction is literally their business model. They do this by training your brain for distraction. They design apps with infinite scroll to keep you swiping. They give you instant feedback loops, likes, comments that deliver tiny, unpredictable dopamine hits. And over time, your brain gets conditioned. It gets rewired to expect these fast, easy rewards all the time. And the result is a brain that's been fundamentally changed. Its preference for fast rewards skyrockets, while its tolerance for slow, difficult work absolutely plummets. Your brain literally starts to reject tasks like studying or building a new skill because they just don't provide that instant dopamine rush it's been trained to crave. And if you need any more proof of just how powerful this all is, think about this for a second. Steve Jobs, the man who put a smartphone in everyone's pocket, he reportedly did not allow his own children to use them. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about how potent and potentially dangerous this constant stimulation is, even by the people who created it. So as we start to wrap this up, I want you to ask yourself, what are your go-to sources of instant stimulation? And be really honest here. Do they actually make you happy in the long run, or do they just keep you distracted from what truly matters? So the most crucial point to take away is this. Dopamine itself is not the bad guy. It's a vital part of what makes us human. The real enemy here is uncontrolled dopamine, letting our brains be trained by outside forces instead of us taking the reins ourselves. Because ultimately, it all comes down to this one simple truth. The ability to manage your dopamine is the ability to manage your focus. And if you can control your focus, you can control the entire direction of your future.